My life blank paper blank blank blank. The lover's company became dream 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 dream. My life blank paper blank blank blank. You were wondering what I was singing. Hello everybody, this is Jaspreet Singh welcoming you in the day 2 of throwing myself under the bus. Doesn't literally mean I am going to throw myself under the bus, but it's just an English phrase used for I am going to embarrass myself in the public for your sake, okay? Because this video is going out on the social media, so I can literally say that I am making myself embarrassed in the public. Yeah, I was singing a song from Kishore Kumar. मेरा जीवन कोरा कागज कोरा ही रह गया. In English we say my life blank paper blank blank blank. Let's just continue on some other topic because I think I can't translate that full song of Hindi in English and it will be injustice with the song, and I don't want to do injustice with this song because this song is very close to my heart and one of my favorite songs of the legendary Kishore Kumar, the Kishore Da. Okay, today I just want to tell you that even after the one day their single day went, and I don't want to make this day second, okay? Not because the day one didn't went well. It went well. It went very great. But why don't I want to make the day 2? The reason is simply because I was not in the mood, okay? I was just get into some trouble, and that trouble is just going on in my head, and the problem was very shitty. Yeah, I can tell you that just literally killed my mood even of making this day 2 forward. And I am going to tell you that I was very excited about making this day 2, but yeah, just mood went off. But no problem, okay? We are making this day 2 and this video will come out in the public today itself, okay? Why I am making this day 2? I am telling you because I want to keep my promise to you. Because here, if I am going to tell you that you should be disciplined no matter what, I should also be. I should not, like all other gurus exist there, that themselves are not disciplined, but talks to other, tells other to be disciplined, give advices to be disciplined to other people, when in the reality in their own life they are not themselves, okay? So I am making this day 2 and just setting an example, not for you, for me, that I should be disciplined. I should make this video. The work must go on. There is no excuse for breaking the discipline. There should be no excuse, and there is no excuse. You should know that there is no any good reason to break your disciplined routine. There will never be, because discipline is doing what you hate to do but doing like you love it. Or it's like discipline is sacrificing what you want now for the further good what you want in the future. And what I want in the future, to be proud of myself, and I don't want to be in regret that I stopped making just because of my mood. Doesn't matter how good is my mood or how bad is my mood, because as a man you don't seek the pleasures from the day I am feeling well or not. Doesn't matter, nobody cares. I feel good, I feel bad, nobody cares, nobody gives a shit about me. Okay, the work must go on. So moreover, we should not talk about that, because it itself like I want to forget what happened. So we are going to talk about some good stuffs there, good positive stuffs, and on what should I talk about? Good positive stuff, because I don't even have prepared, because the video is not scripted at all, and I just even have many ideas in my mind that I can literally tell you, but they are not going to be effective in this way. So what I have decided, that these series will come continuously till 21 days, but with these series the videos will also come out in Punjabi, not of these series but related to my channel's content, because I don't want to stop to make the good content that adds value in your life, because there are many people that are not able to speak in English, or are trying to speak in English but not able to understand each and everything that I am going to say. Okay, so I can't make and shift all the content in English, but I can assure you that this series is going to be English, and with this series, the content will come in Punjabi language, in which language the language, my mother tongue, in which I make the content, that it is going to come. Please don't bother yourself, and don't be stressed out that how we will be able to get up to the mark, because you will not be able to if you don't know in English and I make the content in English, because my main audience is Punjab. My main audience, or my target audience, is most Punjabi people that want to grow in life. Okay, so I'm telling you that. Why I'm telling you these things? Because you will say that the series is also coming and the other videos is also coming. So if you want to stick with these series, just stick with these series. But if you want to consume also the other good content in Punjabi that can help you not only in just communication, or not only in just speaking English, but also just moreover to get more skill, to make more money, to become more good person, to become more better person, to become more better version of yourself. So what should we talk now? Okay, I will tell you that when I was speaking in English yesterday for half an hour, that was a huge video, and I know it was very difficult to tolerate me for half an hour for a session in which nothing is planned, nothing is pre-planned, nothing is planned, nothing is scripted, nothing is edited, and that video doesn't really have the topic that we can clear and talk all about. That video was mixed out, and these 21 days series is going to be more over the miss out things, because it will be the mixed. So you can't really say that this series will bring particular value in you, because this series is not made to add any value. This series is not made to add any value. I am generally telling you why, because why we are expecting a series in English in which a speaker is trying to continuously speak without even cutting, and that is going to be difficult even also for the people who make content in English, because without cutting, without scripting, without research, we can't really make anything. Okay, so the topic of today is I am going to speak about moods and other psychological factors that influence our day to day. It's like even if you do one activity which breaks your discipline, your day will get wasted, because the one activity will lead to other activity, and other activity will lead to another activity, and that sinsila, what we say in English, I don't know what we सिलसिला को क्या कहते हैं, I don't know, and I am unable to make that. Let's go further on. Maybe you have understood what I mean to say, because this series are not only about the words, the series are understanding the feelings of me talking to you. Okay, so that one activity I was talking about, the one activity that leads to break of your discipline routine will lead to another activities that break your discipline, and not just only for one day. The indiscipline will stay forever and will last longer until you now make again the purposely, again the conscious effort to break that chain of events that are happening without any, I think, reason and without any benefit that are happening in your life. So that the thing I learned from these things, the thing I have learned from these things is just particularly one. There is only one thing that I have learned from my experience from these moods things, that only one activity, if you do in a day that breaks your discipline, your another, and your another activity is going to happen that will break your discipline. So we have to focus that even we don't do a single activity that breaks our disciplined routine. And how you are going to do that, how you are going to make sure that you don't do any indisciplined activities, by planning your day. How you plan your day is a very separate topic that we need many hours to take, because a planning generally has not a one way. There are many ways to plan. You can do time blocking, you can do the to-do list method, you can do any methods that you want. Okay, but why do I am talking about the moods? Okay, because we basically, human beings became so weak, especially men. We became so weak that we can't do any work against our moods. And we really need to understand these things, that we want to make sure that no matter what our mood is going on, no matter, it doesn't matter, you feel sad, it doesn't matter, you feel happy, you really need to be disciplined. We really need to be disciplined. And we are, maybe intentionally or unintentionally are making some very bad decision based on our moods. So when you wake up in the morning, I'm telling you a solution. When you wake up in the morning, try to make sure that your mood is good. Because if I say is that your mood shouldn't affect that, the perspective should be, your mood shouldn't affect any of the thing. But you can't become that in day one, a stoic person who don't give a shit about his feelings. Okay, he do whatever he needs to do. You can't become that in one day. It needs practice of several days, several months, maybe several years, to gain that level of self-conscious human being that is very powerful, that can achieve anything he wants to. But for that level, for achieving of that level, you need to start by something. And I am telling you, nothing is better. Something is better than nothing. But I just don't know where my mind goes off. Okay, so something is better than nothing. You should do something. Then you do nothing about making decisions that change your life. Okay, so what should you do? There will be a question in your mind that, what can I do about these things? These things are going to happen with me. How can I stop it? So first, don't try to stop it. You really need to make sure that your mood is good in the morning, because you can't control at the first your mood. You can't control. Okay, you need to accept these things. When you accept these things that you can't control on your first day, that you can't control your feelings, you can't control your mood, but what you can control is make sure you have a good feeling in the start. Start by making of your bed. When you make your bed, you have one task that is completed early in the morning. You have completed one task, that chain of tasks will be formed, but now not in the negative way, now in the positive way. You have done the one task, then the second will be done, then third will be done. But you have to make sure that your mood is very good in the morning. When you wake up, make your bed. Okay, and get in the where you have a mirror in the house. That can be bathroom, washroom, any place in your house. Get there, says to yourself, today is a good day. I thank God because He has given me an opportunity to make my life better. Every day says, thank you God for new opportunity. Thank you God for waking me up this morning. Thank you God. Be grateful to Him. And when you start being grateful to Him, your mood will be good in the morning. And when you have a good mood in the morning, you really need to make sure that your mood doesn't get spoiled by anybody, anyone, maybe your mother, maybe your father, maybe your brother, maybe your sister, maybe your friends. Don't pick the calls that you are not necessarily supposed to. What I mean by this sentence, that if there is no need, okay? There is a difference between there is a need and something you wanna do. Want and need has a big, huge difference. If you think that your friends don't add value in your life, don't pick their calls, stop picking up their phone calls, okay? Stop picking up their messages. Don't be with negative people. Cut off negative people from your life. That is going to be the best and efficient way that you can do. The way to change your life is in front of you, but it is going to require to make some choices that you don't want to make, but you have to if you really want to improve yourself. Because if you are not willing to make the choices that improve you, you are not ready to improve yourself. If you don't make the choices that brings discipline in your life, that gives you some sort of pain, good pain, not a bad pain. There are two types of pain. You getting this unnecessarily pain by doing some unethical activities, okay? But there is a good thing that if you do work out, you will have a pain in the body, but it is a good pain. If you study hard, it will be a sort of pain you have, okay, in your mind, that why I'm studying. But you need to study because education is more important than each and anything. But I am not talking about the degree education or the qualification education. No, I don't give a shit about that. And nobody in the elites world doesn't give a shit about degrees, because most of the 80% of the billionaires are college dropout. You have to make sure, okay? So if you're a student, I will say you really don't need to work hard on education. If you want to do a business, if you want to do a job, you really need to work hard on your academic studies. But with that, also skills. Because even if you have 90% mark sheet, 90% IEL or 95% IEL in your degree, it doesn't give you an extra competitive edge in this competitive hyperloop world. It will never give you, because your skills matter in this world. If you can't sell something, if you can't communicate yourself a way better, if you don't understand human psychology, if you don't understand how human behavior works, if you don't understand what a consumer wants, if you don't understand how to make a good product, if you don't understand how you can improve, how you can give value to other businessman that you want to work with, so you can't become something highly effective person. There's a quote from Jim Rohn that you need to do you should work harder on yourself than you do on your job. There is a quote from Jim Rohn, okay? The quote means that you work harder on your job. For a student, maybe studying is his job or her job, okay? But what does it mean to work harder on yourself, to make yourself a better person, to make yourself a more wiser person, to make yourself a more stronger person who can enjoy the summers and can survive in the winters and can fight with the winters, because both are going to come. Summer and winter in my sentence doesn't mean literally the weather of summer or literally the weather of winter here. These are the common phrases in the English that are going to use, that summer will be joyful. Summer means that you will have less problems. Winter are the nights where you will have a lot of problems to solve. In summer you will be joyful, it is going to be all easy for you. But in the winters it became hard, and most of the people quit in winters after enjoying summer. But to enjoy summer, you really need to survive the winters. It's like the season goes. This is how it is like, okay? Most of the people don't understand these facts and say to me that you listen to the motivational speakers, they speak all shit. No, bro, you are the shittiest person I have ever seen, because you are saying to a millionaire that he don't have a brain. If he don't have a brain, how he became a millionaire? Not by incident, not by an accident. Okay. No person I ever know became something great at anything. Maybe at graphic design, maybe at video editing, maybe at his job, maybe at his business, of anything, literally anything, become accidentally a great. There will always be going to a roadmap. If you see a billionaire in your life and you say he became accidentally rich, you are a fool. I don't know how to explain it to you with very love, kindness. I can't. I have to use this word, fool, because something good never happens at accidents. Accidents are only bad. There are not going to be an accident which was good. You have a car accident, you have lost your 2 legs, and you are being very much optimistic that, oh, nothing happened. There is something happened, bro. There is something happened. Accidents not provide you happiness, they provide you sorrows. Maybe the motivational speaker, all of the motivation speakers will say that, yo, you really need to thank God that you are alive. Okay, that is an optimistic way to think. But there is something pessimistic way to think also, that I have lost my 2 legs, and how this accident happened? I have done some maybe mistake. I was driving too fast. Maybe the other person was driving too fast and I didn't have seen him. There will be some sort of error. There will be some sort of mistakes done by you. That's why the problem has firstly came. And if you say is that I enjoy accident, you are just telling lie to yourself. Nobody likes accidents. Okay, like accidents bring you sorrows. Never ever something good has happened with an accident. No, I don't think so. If you became rich by a lottery and you say, oh, I became rich, now I have 2.5 crores in my own pocket, yeah, I am a rich crorepati person. We will meet after 5 years when you will be more poor than you ever was. You know why? Because you don't get those things, because you don't get it by doing hard work, you get it by the fate, by the luck. And the persons who says I'm very lucky that I became successful is a person making you bullshit beliefs, because you can't become successful by just on luck. No, luck doesn't work. Maybe luck works 1%, but for making sure that the luck works, you have to put the other 99% of the hard work. So I have proved my point that something good never happens at accident. Never, never, never. There was a plan to become rich for a person who we were talking about. Let's take an example of Dhirubhai Ambani. Do you think he became rich by accident? No, he has put in a lot of the work to become that. Name any YouTuber, maybe the Mr. Beast guy you have ever seen, the most popularist guy on the earth. In terms of YouTube, okay, in terms of social media, he is the #1 world's YouTuber. And if you think he has become lucky by an accident, he has great YouTube channels, no. He has put in the work. He had put in the work, and then he became something great. That's how you become great. And I know I am very bad at giving motivations in English without even preparing, without even making a script, making a way to speak, making a very progressive way. Because when you are giving a speech or when you want to give a motivation in other language than your mother tongue, you really need to prepare for that. And you have to do some step by step research, and you have to remember the key bullet points. But I didn't have done that, so I have mixed the things that I am telling you, that nothing happens by accident. There is going to be a plan, there is going to be a work behind it, and you really need to put that work. And you slowly, by putting the work, by doing the hard work, by making sure your mood doesn't suck at first, by cutting off the people, cutting off the toxic people actually, And when you cut that down, when you cut the activities that are toxic for you, that are stopping you for becoming successful, you actually, in a practical world, become someone who is deserving. Because we don't get in life what we want, we get in life what we are. If we are someone deserving, we will get these things. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, maybe not after 1 month, but you will get that things, and you will get the things one day. But never ever fail to start these things. If you think it is difficult to do that things, if it is difficult to stop listening to my parents that don't know what I want to do, that they don't understand what I want to become in life, okay, you will say I have friends that says you can't do anything, then cut off those people. Maybe your parents, that this advice is, you will say that this advice is controversial, this advice is maybe is very bad for other people, for the people who thinks that, yeah, but I'm not able to say the thing that I want to say, uh, because people will think now gradually that they don't know actually. I am saying that they don't know what you want to do, they don't know how much potential do you have. If you're telling your dreams to your mama and she says to you that this thing can't happen, your dream can't come true, she is not wrong. The God has gave the dream to you, not your mama, not your papa, not your grandfather, not your grandmother, not to anybody, not of you, not of any of your friends. He has said to you that you can buy some luxury car, that you can buy some luxury home, you can get happiness, you can get that job, you can get that business to the stage that you want to get. Okay, so stop listening to all the people. Okay, maybe that is your mother, maybe your father. I am not saying that you disobey them, that you disrespect them, but stop listening for some time and give some time to you to prove it to yourself, to prove it to also to them that you are capable of achieving things that you want to achieve, that you want to work on your businesses. They says you can't do business, you say I can. If I am going to put my whole life into business, yes, you can. There is no businessman that is a very 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 intelligent person born from the woman's womb. Okay, there is no one, not Elon Musk, not Jeff Bezos, not Bill Gates, no one. They have become successful because they have put in the work, and they were not intelligent people. They became intelligent by putting the efforts. How you can become intelligent? Just listen to good people, just believe in yourself, okay? Just read some good books, that's just do some practical level shit, and you become good. That's how a person becomes good. But most of us afraid to do the things against of our parents will, against of our friends will. We are don't ready to cut them off from our life, and that is the thing that is making us stop doing it. Because if you don't cut negative people of your life, you will have every time a bad mood, and if you have a bad mood, you can't do something really great, because you don't have a habit of going against your mood. So you have to make sure that you are always trying to be in the good mood and getting the work done. And with time, there will be a stage that will come to your life. At that stage, you will don't give a shit about how good is your day, how bad is your day. You will get the work done, and then you will be successful after getting to that stage. Because maybe there gets an issue in your family. You don't let that issue take over you. Never ever ever you say I don't give a shit if it's a trouble, if somebody died, I don't give a shit, I want to get the work, I will get the work done, I will get it today, by tomorrow I will get it. I will get it according to my deadline that I have given myself, and I am going to do the work no matter what happens. That then you will be successful, my dear friend. Then you will be successful if you are ready to put down that efforts in your life. Nobody can stop you. And I am very sorry if I bored you in this lecture, because I shouldn't have spoken about these things in this lecture. I am thinking about now in my mind, because I have never prepared for actually this topic. If somehow we have prepared, not just seeing my script, but making some, keeping some bullet points in my head, that will lecture as will be a best lecture. And I am guaranteeing you this lecture will come in Punjabi, and this is going to be the best lecture. When it will come, I will tell you, but now for the series sake, we have to speak something, and I don't have something rather than my boring topics. The boring topics, but are some necessary topics that you need to understand, okay? So, how much time? I have spoken about 30 minutes, half an hour also today. So the video is going to be out, not and cut. You have seen me doing, you have seen me doing some shitty mistakes, fumbling. Okay, you have seen me, okay, doing that things. But okay, this is only the day 2. The day 1 went good. The day 2 went okay. There is not a bad day. There is a day that are okay, and there is a day that are good. That's it. There are no bad days. You have to keep this in mind. I will keep this in mind. I will try to give my best on the day 3, day 4, day 5, and continue till day 21. And maybe the series will not come on social media, but who is telling you that I am going to stop improving myself? I am never going to do that. I am going to make sure that until I get the mastery and my communication skill, I am never going to stop. Maybe the series will stop coming on social media applications after 21 days, but it doesn't matter to me, okay? I am going to make sure myself became the best version, and I will record that videos, and I will save that videos, and one day we will upload that even after 21 days if I continue, because I can't guarantee you something about future. I can guarantee only myself that I am going to continue this series no matter what happens, no matter what shit happens. Please provide your support. Please do like, and please comment, okay, whatever you think. Maybe something bad about me, maybe something good about me, but that helps to make sure that the algorithm, it helps to engage, okay, and this tells algorithm that people are interested, and then the reach of the video will get spreaded in the whole world. I want that, okay? I want views also, okay? I don't want that this video only come to 30 people. I want this video to come to the 30,000 people, 3 lakh people, maybe 3 million people. I am very optimistic person, very realistic and optimistic person. The video can get to 3 million people so only, but if you share to your friends, to your family, or to the person who wants to learn in English, that's it. Thank you for joining me for the day 2. We will see you in the day 3. That is okay. Bye.